Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are here. All right. It is time. Oh boy, what a god. Man, the timing is dog shit. It's almost 9 p.m. Not my ideal time to stream, but we're gonna have to live through it. And usually when a chapter drops this late, that usually means I don't have that much time to stream. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. And depending on the chapter, if I don't have enough time to discuss it, I will do, depending on the chapter, I will do a full discussion breakdown stream on Sunday. So yeah, welcome Milo. You have a good day. Have a good one. Good luck at your job. Hope your boss doesn't give you too much shit for being late. All right. Yeah, it is time. The chapter dropped once again at the worst time. It's not even TCB this time, but OP scans. Yeah. Let me just do some things real quick. Gotta do some little things. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good day. I haven't had time to clean up this room. It is a huge fucking mess. It's not even funny. Like all the stuff from my living room is up here, except for like the big furniture. I can't even see what's what. Worth being late? Hell yeah. Man, it's a shame, man. It's a shame One Piece, like there's not a consistent time that the chapter drops. Like if it was consistent on Thursdays or Fridays, like doesn't matter which day. If it was just consistent, I could like arrange a work from home day with my boss. That would make shit perfect. Insane. Oh fuck! Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be one of those, huh? I haven't been spoiled. I don't know what the chapter is about. I haven't seen a single thing, which is I don't even know the chapter title, which is how I like it. Hey, yo, what is this shit? Image on show? No, I'm not reading yet. I'm just doing some stuff. I can't show that on stream yet. Just give me a moment. Gotta do one final. Yeah, welcome Jay. Just gonna do one final thing, and then we can start. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's switch scenes. All right. Pulling up the chapter in 3, 2, 1. The Island of Destiny. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, the obvious... Damn, jumped up to 11 viewers. First thought, Island of Destiny. I mean, the most common sense choice would be God Valley. But that's the obvious choice. Who knows? Maybe Oda will try to... Maybe Oda will do some bait and switch here. But it most likely will be God Valley. The Island of Destiny. And we have Yamato eating an apple. Ulti eating 2 apples. Page 1 carrying bags with apples, it looks like. We have the fox. The fox's name was... The fox had a name. Huh. Yo, Willow Dreams. Overchild Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 40. Now that I've had my fill in Ringo, I'll head back to the Flower Capital. Onimaru? I thought Onimaru was the big dog. Like the one that Tama tamed. Yo, what up, Dens? Welcome to the stream. We are just starting. Okay, this is the one downside from OP scans. We don't have a note from Oda. That is a downside, because I do enjoy reading those. But yeah, shall we get started? All in favor? Last chapter we left off with the birth of a legend and a lookalike, Shanks and Shamrock. Theo, please come on. Get up here. You'll be good. Okay? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, you little shit. Okay? Good girl. Komachi. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Komachi. Fair enough. All right. 39 years ago, Pirate Island, Hachinosu. The curtains of chaos, right? Really? So another year has passed. Are you sure you searched properly? Oh, and before I start, I wanted to, because we're probably gonna get the answer this chapter, but something that I didn't, for some reason I didn't point out. So there's a whole thing in the community going on with Goon Valley, because presumably the God Valley incident happened because Shaki got kidnapped. But something changed last chapter, and Rox didn't seem interested in Shaki anymore. So if God Valley happened because Shaki got kidnapped by the Holy Knights, and Rox is not interested in her anymore, what is his reasoning for going there? Like, what did they steal something else from him, or did he and Shaki become genuine friends? Does he see her, or does he like see her as a monetary benefit for like bringing the customers to Pirate Island? It seems like he had no more interest in Shaki at all. So if God Valley happened because of Shaki, then there's some shit going. Next discussions rule, share some old character image you guys need. Sure, we'll do that. There's not gonna be a pattern. It's gonna be hit or miss. I might remember the most obscure character that has never been seen before, and I might forget someone like Aokiji. There is no pattern in that. Okay, let's get started. Are you sure you searched properly? It happened during our last night's watch. Okay, someone... Hey, yo? Okay, homie got... Don Marlon and the others were killed. What? Killed? Don Marlon couldn't protect her. Oh, hold up. Okay, so he did not participate in God Valley. Because... like, straight up killed? No way, who could have done this? What did you say? So Rox and Whitebeard both furious. Our Shaki's been kidnapped? It all happened in just a few hours. That is a long time though. Like a few hours is not like the fact that it's happened in a few hours means that there was no summoning, no teleportation. It was not like in and out. There was like straight up fighting going on. I'm gonna assume that Don Marlon was not a scrub, considering he's was a Rox pirate. Just for the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna say he would be at the very least, commander, like first commander level, right? That is not someone you get rid of easy. Got packed? 39 years ago? Yeah, I'm aware. It all happened in just a few hours. And yet, not a single clue was found. Why is this freak like, what? Okay, this expression makes no sense. Ochoko. Like, he looks... Okay, so her reaction, 100%. Like, they're very close, the sisters, that sort of stuff. Her crying for Shaki being kidnapped makes 100% sense. But what is this reaction from Ochoko? He's a traitor? Like, was there even a mention of a traitor? Wang Ji? That's his Chinese name. He has two names. Yeah, like the Japanese version of his name is Ochoko, and the Chinese version, because he's based on a Chinese pirate, is Wang Ji. I told you, when it comes to certain characters, I will remember their names, and others will just straight up disappear. Doesn't matter if they're like main characters or or obscure characters. With chaos breaking loose, the pirates trembled in rage. Please be safe, Shaki. But like, it happened in several hours. No clues. Don Marlon killed in the process. Oh, and also, seeing 14 people watching. If you don't mind helping me out by liking the stream, and if you haven't yet, dropping a sub, that would help me out a lot. Rocks, you bastard! Okay, Roger. Rocks, you bastard! What the hell? What the hell are you doing? I'll end you. And the news spread across the seas. Really? Like, on the newspapers. Wait, did he? There's Conqueror's hockey coming out of him. You barely see it, but there's actual streaks of hockey coming out of him. Like Ochoko or Wanji, whatever you want to call him, that reaction makes no sense. Like, what are those sparkles? Why? Gun Conquerors? Gunquerors, sorry. Gunquerors hockey. Shaki. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Go get your woman, Rayleigh. Go get your woman. Rayleigh shaking from anger. People were devastated. Even their smiles wiped away. And it was said that even the world's economy came to... No! Hey, yo! Shaki disappearing has the same effect as an actual pandemic. Even the world's economy came to a halt for weeks. Tsundere? I mean, I don't know why people were saying like that he was not interested in Shaki at all. Because we clearly saw him blushing, like, in their first interaction. Like, when Shaki kicked down Roger and Gaban, she then sort of flirted with Rayleigh, even though he didn't lose his shit, like, he kept his cool. He saw a little blush coming on his face. West Blue, God Valley, 1 year after the No! What? Oh, wait. The incident. I hope to God that it's... Oh, no, never mind. I'm tripping. Never mind. Hard to get? I mean, he's just playing it cool, I guess. Okay, I got tripped up for a moment. I thought for a moment God Valley got skipped, but no. Because God Valley is still there. 1 year after that incident. Garling, I'm so glad to see you. Yeah, I got so this, man. Oh, man, if Oda actually skips God Valley. But no, it's 1 year since Shaki's kidnapping. Okay, so a whole year is crazy. A whole year is actually crazy. I guess it makes sense because they said earlier they didn't find any clues. They didn't know, like all they found was Don Marlon dead. Other than that, no clues whatsoever. Understand why Roger would be upset. Not like she's been kidnapped for a whole year. I mean, the news just broke to him right here. Like, this is right after she got kidnapped. But she's been kidnapped for a whole... Oh, no. Did she get the... She got the guinea treatment? Fuck. So, West Blue, God Valley, 1 year after that incident. Garland, I'm so glad to see you. I knew you'd come back. Shamrock, Shanks, it's Daddy, that... Garland, big man. Okay, so that's the mother. They're twins. Right, how adorable. Of course, they're your children. Please, Garling, stay with me on this island. Ah, if I had to live anywhere, it wouldn't be here. This island will be erased, it's crazy. A Hardian. One probably has those sparkles after selling Shaki. Wait, was that money? I thought that was... Oh, wait, you're right. That is money. Oh, I thought that was the newspaper, but no, you're right. Good catch. I thought that was a newspaper. Oh, so, okay. So, Ochoko, or Wangji, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, okay, he's the rat. And chances are, he's the one. If that's the case, chances are he's the one who killed Don Marlon. Bit of a shame though. I wanted to see what he could do. Like, he looks like it. I like his design. But this is like, that just shows how rotten they are. Just casually to his baby mama. This island will be erased. What? He says. And also, once again, guys, if you don't mind helping me out by dropping a like on the stream, I would very much appreciate it. Where's the real like Shaka sister? Well, I mean, yeah, they never showed any animosity between them. I've already decided. Wait, I've already decided, and I've ordered a wife worthy of me. Wait, he says, I've already decided, says Garling, and I've ordered a wife worthy of me. If I win this tournament, I'll take her for myself. Tournament? Is he saying that to it? Nah, come on, what? Okay, so we see world government ships. I mean, I don't see what symbol is on the ships. I'm gonna assume those are world government ships. When somebody strong, he took Loki and Blackbeard face him. Yeah, exactly. This might have been a backstab or could be anything, honestly. Damn, 20. Okay, seeing a lot of people joining the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. Feel free to say hi in chat. Oh, hold up. Okay, I thought it's... Okay, so... Tournament. Says the Shanks' mother. Yeah, he is rotten to the core. And I never made a big point of it, but I've always despised seeing people hyping up Shanks because he's related to these fuckers. We only got it, man. So he just shoots her. Begin the preparations. Yes, sir. We'll dock now. Okay. Oh, so those are no. Those are actually actual marine ships. Also, completely forgot to switch to One Piece music. Let me just do that real quick. Well, where's the... Sorry, man, I've been saying it. Saturn's punishment was not severe at all. I know it's Celestial Dragon, but geez, man, I had a woman who actually seemed to... Yeah, like, she seemed, like, genuinely nice. Never even seeing her face. And I wonder if... Like, Oda not showing her face. I wonder if that's like showing us like Garling's point of view. Like the fact that Oda does not bother to draw her face is a way of showing us how Garling sees her. Yo, what up, me is me? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so he shoots her. Marines start flooding the island. Is that a world government ship? They've surrounded the island. Is there a criminal or something? Get the kids back home. Use only tranquilizer darts. Capture anyone who doesn't resist. Wait, no, those aren't that is not a marine uniform, is it? No, it is. Never mind. It is a marine uniform. Okay. Lieutenant, sir, what's the goal of this strategy? It's training. You'll need another 10 years of this in the Navy before you get to ask questions, recruit. Okay. So they're being lied to. But, he says, what's with this cocky brat, Commander? Forgive him. He wasn't raised with much discipline. Oh boy. Well, who's that? Oh, wait, what? No, nah, don't tell. No, that makes no sense. Nah, don't tell. Nah. Is it? He is rebellious. Age-wise, it makes sense. The hair sort of makes sense. I mean, that's fine. I mean, like if I miss something like that, I was going to the next panel. If I miss it, like don't tell me what's going on. Just like a hint like that is perfectly fine. But that's after the fact. Like I would not have caught this. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. What the? But is it though? Like, there's very little detail on his face. But the fact that he's rebellious, like he's daring to ask questions. The age fits. If there was a reason for age... Wait, no, does the age... Wait, hold on, what? Because he's already, like... How old is he here? He should be like, what? 15? 17? Dragon is 55 years... Okay, so it does add up. It does add up. Yeah, oh my god. And he said he served in the military, in the Navy for a bit. Wow. Yeah. And also he has a different uniform, I guess, which... Okay, fair enough. Good shit. I never even considered it, so... Like, shit like this is like the one exception where I'm like, okay, good shit for pointing it out. Because all he said was like, who's that character? And that was all it took, and just let me think about it. But it doesn't seem to like follow the... Yeah, exactly. Like, it fits him character-wise, fits age-wise. And if he sees this happening in front of his... If there's anything that would radicalize someone, it's seeing this happen in real life. I did something happen to you guys? And I got shot down. It's not spoiling if you like... Not just that, but like... I was already going to the next panel. So if I go to the next panel and I did not notice, then yeah, you can let me know. But if I'm still reading it, like let me know as I'm reading, then that's a bit fucked. Like Dragon being in God Valley never even crossed my mind for some reason. But it being the reason for Dragon to get radicalized and start the freedom fighters and it growing into like the Revolutionary Army makes 100% sense. Okay, so yeah, civilian gets shot down with a tranquilizer. Don't resist, we won't hurt you. Huh? Run, you'll be captured. They're just citizens. Don't think, the troops will doesn't need your opinion. Focus on the mission. Yes, okay. Still complying somewhat. The eyes do match, like he doesn't have eyebrows. The thing on his arm, I don't think that's a tattoo yet. God damn. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, now I'm bummed out. Now I'm actually bummed out. If he didn't tell me to focus on him, I wonder if I could have... I wonder if I would have seen it. I wonder if I would have noticed it myself. I thought this was all we're gonna get from him. But now... Damn. It's fine, just tranquilizers. They can't kill anyone. Okay, so he's already... This is fucking brilliant. Are there so many viewers? I mean, 24. I mean, that's, I guess, normal for a somewhat hyped chapter. But yeah, to everyone watching, if you don't mind helping me out by dropping a like and subscribing, I'm trying to reach the big 500. If you don't mind helping me out, I would very much appreciate it. It's fine, just tranquilizers. So yeah, he's already like bullshitting himself into like, it's just tranquilizers. It won't hurt him. Like just bullshitting himself into following orders. Yeah, these are normal hype chapter reviews. Okay, I think this is where I would have noticed, like the thing around his arm. My bad. But if you let me capture you, I won't shoot. I don't know what's happening, but I'm leaving. Move out. So he goes for the attack. Marine Monkey D. Dragon, future Revolutionary Army, and Luffy's father. I mean, his design as a Marine is pretty sick. It's dope. So he actually shoots. That's great. Yeah, he shoots him. Bullshitting himself into that somebody's into what he's doing is right, that it's harmless. Masks on. They're throwing hypnosis. Wait, what? Hypnosis? Okay, that reeks of Vegapunk shit. Hypnosis, gas bombs. Marine ship transporting slaves. Black ship? A black ship. We've never... Don't tell me... Nah. Now, who is sailing that ship? Was it a poneglyph that... Like, was it a road poneglyph? That Garling found in God Valley? I don't think that's the one, but like it's... I think this is very deliberate from Oda, though. Like it feels like he wants us to he wants us to notice that it's a black ship. We've never seen a black marine ship before. Or a black ship in general, I think. Like, this is so in your face, like Oda telling us, look, a black ship, notice it. Start thinking. And if what Garling found in God Valley is a road poneglyph, okay, so the final road poneglyph, the man marked by flames, sailing on a black ship surrounded by whirlpools. We know that fishmen can create whirlpools. Both Rocks and Roger had a fishman on their island with very similar names. One of the clues are also he? What? Wait, Dragon's ship is black, but I don't think he has a rope poneglyph. Wait, really? Was his name was the... His name is called the... Like, a very strange name. I think it was named after... No, but like, since there's like a big... No, so right now it's a marine ship. So what the dots that I'm trying to connect, or like the theory that I'm working towards, is that this ship will be stolen by 8 pirates on God Valley. A pirate... There will be a fuck ton of pirates, some of which we've never seen in the story before this flashback. So a Rocks pirate, potentially marked by flames, whatever that means, sailing on this stolen marine ship, made it his own, creating whirlpools somehow, some way. Come on, this is a One Piece stream. Come on, focus. This might be the ship that we're looking for. This might be the ship, just not in its form, in its current form in real time. A communication room. Someone running a... Looks like a kid on the ship. Communications room. Looks like someone's in there. Oh! Oh, but didn't... Yeah, of course, because they had to have gotten to God Valley somehow. Yeah, Guinea, yeah. Because I was gonna say, is it Guinea? Because she was doing like some spy shit in God Valley. But apparently she's already doing some shit in the slave ship too. Guinea, are you okay? It worked out just right. From here, the informants will make sure the word gets out. Keep quiet, you lot. Don't stick your noses where they don't belong. You'll drag us into trouble. Yeah, it was her, yeah. Trouble? What are you an idiot? Or what? We're all gonna die. Do you even know where these ships... Man, I've always fucked with Ivankov. You really think luck's gonna save someone who won't even fight for their life? Miracles don't just fall from the sky. Yeah, 100%. Ivankov being one of the people who founded the revolution, yeah, makes 100% sense. Like with this attitude, 100% makes sense. And there we have Kuma. Someone shut the slaves up. Such lively slaves. Cypherpol Intelligence Bureau. We see a castle with clocks on the outside. And someone that looks like Big News Morgan. An outrageous report? What is it this time? Don't play dumb. I know you caught wind of it too. Now hand over the money. What I'm saying is, you better pay me to keep my mouth shut. Oh, a young new... Wow. Why do the seagulls look like look like mobsters? How the hell does some local rag with a kitty name get info like this? You know you could be erased any second, right? Kua, try me. Either way, I'll leak it to Pirate Island. Oh my god. What I'm such a dumbass. I'm not linking anything like in real time. What Garling said earlier. Ordering a wife worthy of his name. Or worthy of him. Shaki. Man, it weighs in my heart when I never see it come. Yeah. That's like for a long time, I guess. You got that going on. Like why are the seagulls look like they look like little mobsters? Like it looks dope, but like why? What is the purpose? Shaki's alive? Wait, for real? What a relief. Where is she? God Valley? What the hell is that? Sounds shady. Is that sword even reliable? Okay, yeah. Oda's making it very obvious. Oda's making it very obvious. Some Navy branch leaked it out, no doubt about it. The Celestial Dragons made her a prize in their sick little game. Damn it. So the one who took Shaka with the government? So yeah, Shaki, the gladiator guy, whatever, Captain John. You got it without pointing out? Nah. Ochoko is being mad, sus. Blackbeard. Oh, Whitebeard. I always thought it was just a rumor, but this human hunt of the Celestial Dragons really does exist. They've got some devil fruits too, Kaido. You wanted one as well, didn't you? Okay, Kaido showing up for the first time in what? 2 chapters? Where were you last chapter? What kind of powers do those fruits have? This one would be perfect for my kid, I'm sure of it. What, the mochi? The mochi fruit there? This is clearly a trap, isn't it? Shut the hell up. If you're gutless, then rot here on the island. I'm coming for you, God Valley. Oh, hell yeah. Wrong, is this 15 there? Okay, fair enough. I think Rox is the only one who's like being given like a pirate accent. Like, if you're godless, then rot on the island. I'm coming for you, God Valley. Roger, pirates. Hey, Gabon, where's God Valley? Not that close, but we'll make it in time. What do you say, crew? Heck yeah, really. It was definitely a trap to lure Rox in? No, Morgan's leaked it. Like Morgan's had the scoop. He demanded money from Cypherpol, and they were like, "Nah, fuck off. We don't know you. We'll kill you if you." Like they threatened him. Like, "No, fuck off. We can get erased any second." Oh, and this I didn't notice. This is a speech bubble, a thought bubble. He says, "Either way, I'll leak it to Pirate Island." He wanted. Like, he wanted to create the chaos. Like, honestly, he's creating his own news too. He's creating his own news. Like, leaking the news to God Valley, causing the uproar, causing the chaos in God Valley, and then reporting on it. But people don't seem to know about it, though. So Rox already made his move. Don't let him get there first. By sheer irony, those few classified details end up provoking the monsters of the seas. No way, even Roger? So we have Garp. Why didn't you say that earlier? I'm going. The monsters of the sea. Nah, what? We haven't seen Harold's ship, haven't we? Have we? Yeah, I'm not gonna read chat. That has to be. It looks a bit weird for a Viking ship. Like, it looks different than the giant ships that we saw in Egghead. But it definitely is a Viking ship. So I'm gonna assume that this is Harold. What is it? Get out of the way, Rox. I was told to stop any crew that got led around by a single woman, Rox. And as you know, it doesn't take much to sink a penal Oh, come on, Harold. See that ship? That's a government escort. Wait, I can tell. Is Rox like on his ship or? What the? Oh. Well, are they talking on Dendemushi? Okay, so we have Rox, Big Mom, Kaido, and Whitebeard. So this is your plan, to rack up credit with the World Government Alliance. Yes, underestimating us too much, big old king. So in the end, you'd have us put up with the government. And let those dogs sit back and watch us fight to the death. You're nothing but a lunatic trying to change elbaf, huh? How about you and me sit down for a talk? Sit down for a talk. I don't like that look on Rox's face. Like, this time I'm seeing more Blackbeard in him. Like the psycho look that Blackbeard has in his eyes. I know what you really want to ask. Where we're headed, and what for. And for what. But there's something I want to tell you. Something I'm not about to tell my crew. What business could you possibly have with him, my king? Okay, so Harold and Rox share. Okay, they're sharing a drink. That bastard is just stalling. And right now, my Shaki must be waiting for someone to save her. Okay, so now it makes sense how. Now it makes sense why and how Roger and Rox arrived at the same time. Because Rox is out here doing this while Roger is like pretty far away, sailing to God Valley. I carry a hidden name. What? He presented himself as a Davy Jonesian pirate. I carry a hidden name. Man, this is some Whitebeard and Roger shit. Like with the cherry blossoms. Davy D. Zebek. Wasn't it Rox? The world government must have been trying to erase that family name all along. Because our ancestors was none other than the legendary Davy Jones. Davy D. Jones. This whole time, the theory of Davy Jones being potentially Joy Boy, and that the D stems from the name Davy. Out the window, just completely gone. It's Davy D. Jones. There's another D in the name. Davy D. Zebek. Because our ancestor was none other than the legendary pirate Davy D. Jones himself. That's why we impose our influence in the world of darkness, just to scrape by. I don't know if it was good luck or bad, but 2 years ago, my son was born. So 2 years ago, Oden joined Whitebeard 5 years later. And they picked up Blackbeard, I guess when he was 7 then. What's with the fucking balloons, man? So danger would never even come close to the two of them. Wait, wait, what? I don't know if it was good or bad luck. Good luck or bad, but 2 years ago my son was born. So danger would never even come close to the two of them. I sent the... He says my son, singular, was born. So danger would never even come close to the two of them. I'm gonna assume that's a mistranslation. That he's supposed to say my sons were born. I sent them back to my homeland with this message. Rely on the Davy family. I see, so your kin, wife and son are all in your homeland. But why tell me your weakness so openly? My What is this? What? What? No, hold on. There is no. What? I am feeling my brain melting right now. My son was born, so danger would never even come close to the two of them. I sent them back to my homeland with this message. Rely on the Davy family. My homeland is God Valley. Send back the two of them. 2 years ago. Shank's Shamrock 2 years ago. I'm gonna continue. That I feel like I'm missing something. Then my homeland is God Valley. So the government is trying to lure you there. No, the island's crawling with celestial dragons. It's not that they want me there. For them too, it was a miscal. Okay, yeah, that's... Once again, the world government fucking up like crazy. Shooting themselves in the foot. I feel like I'm being dragged by something greater, as if it were fate itself. They made a mistake when... Excuse me. They made a big mistake when they stole Shaki from us. If my wife and son can just escape, that's enough for me. Oh, never mind. I'm being an idiot. I'm being a dumbass. The two of them be referring to his wife and son. I'm being a dumbass. My bad. Singular son, and by two of them he meant son and wife. And whoever just dropped a sub, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Like, it made no sense. Like, it made no sense. Like, so hold up. So I'm gonna, never mind. I'm gonna get to it after the chapter because I'm having a lot of thoughts right now. They made a big mistake when they stole Shaki from us. If my wife and son can just escape, that's enough for me. Seems luck's not on my side, Harold. Give me a hand. I refuse. I'll end you here and now. And he looks disgusted while saying that. So that's so. Then step up and face me. Stay out of this, says Harold. It's hard to believe, but once every 3 years, the Celestial Dragons chose a non-member nation rich in resources. Music stopped. Come on. Rich in resources, and there they hold their twisted game of human hunting, slaughtering all the native inhabitants. Please help, this can't be real. Okay, zooming in. And now, after the rarest of devil fruits, this is the grand prize of the competition. On the Grand Line, within the Calm Belt, there truly exists an island of women. Here is its former empress, renowned as the most beautiful woman in the world. Her name is Shakuyaku. Whether you make her your wife or your slave is up to you. On the day of the God Valley incident... She's gorgeous, I want one like that. This piece has been preserved in pristine condition, under strict protection. A first-rate item. Whoa, Sommers! Win this and bring her into the Shepherd family. Oh, there we have a young Sommers. Shaki. Looking... not happy. Makes sense. No way. If I win, I'll make her my slave. She'll be my wife. Forget it, Sommers. Gunko. Okay, confirmation that whoever we saw with someone else dropped a sub. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So that was actually Gunko with Emu in the flower chamber. Gunko, if you join in, we might take the trophy in the clan wars. Please, get my children off this island. What? Please, get my children off this island. Children. Don't let them fall into that bastard's hands. Come here, Teach, it's alright. You've got to survive. And now I'll speak of something every world noble already knows. Here in the tournament, not just the Buccaneer runs, but after 800 years at last, what is this chapter, man? Here in this tournament, not just the Buccaneer runs, but after 800 years at last, the Davy family has finally been revealed. Oh my god. Davy D. Teach. So Dragon potentially saved Teach. But she says children. She says children, not... She says, say, get my children off this island. Not take my kid. Or my child. Shanks' mom asked for Dragon to help. Shanks' mom? Shanks' mom got shot by Garling. Look at the blood trail. Oh. No way. But no, she's already cuffed. Like why would she be cuffed? If she got shot? Shanks' mom was not cuffed. Like, he just shot her in cold blood. That was not a tranquilizer. Yeah, this is gonna require a full breakdown discussion stream on Sunday. This is wild. She was stabbed? Oh, yeah, fair enough, but still. Point remains, why cuff her? Hold up, just a moment. Okay, what did I miss in chat? Okay, that was a lot. Going to sleep? Yeah, you have a good one. I'm definitely doing a discussion stream on Sunday. 100%. This is crazy. No, that's her. Asking Dragon. Blackbeard's mom. Person asking for help is Shanks' mom, and another woman is Blackbeard's mother. Like, what's with the blood thrill though? Like Jay mentioned. Like, there's a blood trail following her. He's with Teach. Don't let them fall into that bastard's hands. Singular. She talking about rocks? PhD Buggy was there. I mean, there was so much going through my mind. And also, both Teach and Shanks are from God Valley. So what is it with Teach who cannot sleep at night? Why can he not sleep? They're from the same island. There's Milo Weeb. Alright, yeah, have a good night, Jay. Next about the blood trail, the cuffed woman in the other kid is Blackbeard's mom. Wait, you're saying these are two different women? Oh, okay, I did not look at it like that. Wait, is it? Bastards fit. This is so strange. Like, are these two different is this not the same room? Oh, wait, what? Okay, so I misread it from the jump. Okay, fair enough. I thought this. Okay, so Shanks. Okay, Shanks' mom got stabbed and she crawled all the way over there, begging Dragon to save the kids. And she's like, okay, don't let them fall into the bastard's hands, being Shamrock or Garling. Okay, so that's puzzle piece makes sense. And then we switch scenes. Come here, Teach. It's all right. You've got to survive. Teach's mom handcuffed. Okay, now it's adding up. Holy fuck. Now it's adding up. Behind bars? Yeah, I didn't notice at first because I assumed it was the same woman. Shanks and Shamrock rolling to the left, whoever Garling's. Shanks and Shamrock's mom is left. Yeah, because of the blood trail. And Dragon saving. And Dragon here is powerless in terms of influence. There. At this point, Dragon himself, he has no power to like oppose the Navy. So he would have only managed to save Shanks by, I guess, putting him in a chest. Shout out loud, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see you there before. Welcome to the stream. Someone else dropped this. Okay, good shit. Whoever you are, thank you very much. Keep them coming. Teach was Rock's soul. Himself. Oh, man. Funny. Epic plays. Funny Dragon saved Shanks and Shanks ends up saving Right. Yeah. And I didn't even point this out. You coward! And the ship of of Harold goes ablaze. I'm gonna assume Harold dies right there. No, what am I saying? Harold dies much later. Either he gets beaten. Either Harold gets beaten, or he lets Rox go. And it says a lot. Like, it also shows a lot and says a lot about Rox. That he still went out of his way to tell all of this to Harold. Somewhat in good faith. And also, how did Teach escape? Eight 800 years. The Davy family. So is the Davy... No, is the Davy family what Garling found? Or this woman being from the Davy family? Or like... Wait, no, there's still so much missing. Like, I don't know if there's still so much information missing or I'm just being an idiot. So Garling said, come in 2 years' time. I found something that will please the Almighty One, Emu, whatever. How did he know though? Like, because the woman is not related to Davy, to the Davy family. So how would he have known that there was someone about to be born? Ross, what this? Man, if I wasn't trying to be healthy, I would have been chugging whiskey down right now. Harold's also closing his eyes, telling Rox he's gonna end him. No, like he looks... Yeah, this is not a convincing face. I've pointed that out. Like he looks disgusted saying that. Rox said 2 years ago he sent his wife and kid there. Yes, but how does Garling know? Garling was there 2 years ago. How did he know about Rox even having a baby in God Valley, and Rox being a Davy family member? We are actually getting it. We are actually getting it. Starting next week. You found the Davy, but that would mean that there's like a whole bunch of them. Let's see what Zebek said. Nah, this is huge. I know what you really want to ask. We're headed where we're headed and for what? But there's something I want to tell you. Something I'm not about to tell my family. Let me switch scene, la la la. I carry a hidden name. Davy D. Zebek. Wasn't it Rox? The world government must have been trying to erase that family name all along, because our ancestors was nothing than the legendary pirate Davy D. Jones himself. Davy D. Jones. There is, even back then, okay, so we've got Davy D. Jones himself. Davy carries the D initial. That's why we impose our influence in the world of darkness. Just to scrape by. I don't know if it was good luck or bad, but 2 years ago my son was born. So danger would never even come close to the two of them. I sent them back to my homeland with this message. Rely on the Davy family. Rely on the Davy family. I see, so your kin, wife, and son are all in your homeland. But why tell me your weakness so openly? My homeland is God Valley. Well, the government is trying to lure you there. No, that island is crawling with celestial dragons. It's not that they want me there. For them too, it was a miscalculation. I feel like I'm being dragged by something greater. As if it were fate itself. They made a big mistake when they stole Shaki from us. If my wife and son can just escape, that's enough for me. Seems luck's not on my side, Harold. Give me a hand. And they clash. No hockey coming out of there, which is interesting. Get my children off this island. And then the announcer says, here in this tournament, not just the Buccaneer runt, but after 800 years at last, the Davy family has been revealed. And he says it as if they all know who that is. What that is. Who the Davy family is. All the Celestials know what who the Davy family is. And they say after 800 years. So that the Davy family goes back 800 years at least. That's one. But we still don't know where the legendary pirates comes from. Davy Jones himself. Davy D. Jones. And I'm still of the theory that the D are the descendants of Joy Boy, or from Joy Boy's crew. What is the Davy family? Like, for a name to survive for that long, even though a the Davy family, I was gonna say, for a family name to survive for that long, there has to be some royal shit going on, like some royal bloodline going on. I don't see another way how for 800 years a name can persist for that long. But a royal name being opposed or like being hated by the Celestials, what is from 800 years ago? The Ancient Kingdom. The Davy family must be the royal family from the Ancient Kingdom that got erased from history in the Void Century. That's my guess. Redhead, Shanks, Mombro are the sons of Joy Boy? No, I don't think so. No. If anything, it's Blackbeard. If anything, it's Blackbeard. To be a descendant of Joy Boy, I think you have to have a D, the initial D. When he says Davy family and homeland, it makes me think there were more Davy members back then. There being another reason for the extinction. Why the chat? Like the Davy, okay, so the Davy family has been revealed after 800 years. So the Davy family probably goes much further back. It was a much bigger name, but since the Void Century, the Davy family persisted and survived. And I am gonna, with no evidence whatsoever, I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that the Davy family is the royal family of the Ancient Kingdom. So no Buggy D Clown, don't throw that shit out the window yet. You never know with these chapters. You never know. But like I said, another thing that doesn't add up. Blackbeard. Shanks, or Buggy said that Blackbeard does not sleep at night. And Shanks was like jealous of him because he gets to like enjoy life more and that sort of stuff. But Blackbeard and Shanks are from the same island, from the same kingdom of God Valley. So why is Shanks able to sleep and Blackbeard isn't? Unless, so Teach has to be like a year older. Yeah, Teach is 1 year older than Shanks, right? based on the calculations of like the birth of these chapters. Teach is 1 year older, so he should remember more. He probably remembers the whole incident, since it's so traumatizing. Could it be a trauma type thing that he's not able to sleep at night? That to the current day, like this should mess him up so bad that he cannot sleep at night? Or is there more going on, like with the different personality theories? That's the part that still needs more explanation for sure. Yeah. Rock said my son, but the mother said my children, as in plural. No, that's what confused me first. Because look at this shit. It took me a while, but Chad had to explain it to me. Though this woman and this woman are not the same. This over here is Shanks' mom. And then we switch panels to another woman who's handcuffed and behind bars. This is Blackbeard's mom. Yeah, in the panel with Tish, that's Blackbeard's mom, and the panel up top, that's Shanks' mom without Shanks and Shamrock. Look at the blood trail. I thought so too, but look, the blood trail. Like, he stabbed her, but she managed to crawl away. There's a blood trail following her, and she's barely surviving. I don't think I would not have picked that up on my own if Chad didn't point it out. Yeah, Sunday. Big discussion stream. Big discussion stream on Sunday. This is gonna be a big one. There is a lot to unpack. Such a huge reveal. Such a huge reveal, and we still don't know where to look. He introduced himself to Emu Wait, he introduced himself to Emu as a Davy Jonesian pirate. Why would he? What? Oh my god. Why would he say that to Emu though? Hell yeah, another chapter next week. No, this chapter is no, this is madness. Like, this chapter is buck wild. And by Sunday, I will have 3 translations to read off. I will have the official TCB and OP scans. Don't tell me Rocks is the reason why the rest of the Davy members are getting killed. Davy members? You mean the Rocks pirates? Or oh no, I don't. Oh no, never mind. I see what you're saying. I don't think so, because no, I don't think so. Because Rocks never revealed where he's from. He just said he's a Davy Jonesian pirate. Emu kept very quiet. It didn't seem like they engaged in a fight. And Garling just happened to find something. Garling found something in God Valley that made him realize that the Davy family is there. And beyond that, he made them wait 2 years. Instead of telling Emu immediately, he made them wait 2 years. But for what? For Blackbeard to be 2 years old? That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. Unless it's like unless there's like a whole clan living there, like a Davy family living under a different name. And the more I think about it, no, I don't think Davy Jones is Joy Boy. I don't think so. I think Davy Jones is a pirate that came much later after Joy Boy. He carries the Davy family and the D initial. That information basically told you they were still around for, and nor a story, not a story anymore. But like he said, no, but look what he says to Harold. The government must have been trying to erase that family name all along. It seems like they were more worried about the name itself than actually the people carrying that name living on. Just like they were more worried about the Davy name than the D initial. While for Roger, they named him Gold Roger to hide the D initial. For Luffy, apparently they were worried about the D initial but never did anything about it. Rox did say that he is that the Day family would take care of them. Makes me think bigger, like a clan, essentially saying all the Davy members. I wonder if Garp even knows that. I guess he would know. Nah, I think he definitely knows. Be more concerned about Davy more than the D. Initial is very... Like, so his real name is Davy D. Zebek. And it seems like it wasn't his choice to be named Rox. So the name Rox was forced upon him, assuming by the world government, but they kept the D initial. I'm gonna say it. The world government, whoever, like the people in power, they are dumb by design. Like Oda is making them on purpose make these mistakes. And this is, I would say, the first chapter that can compete with the Harley chapter for best chapter of the year. Oh man. This chapter is nuts. Wait, the chapter is nuts. Next chapter will be nuts. What's that to be? Nah, it's wild. This is a crazy, crazy chapter. And probably very naive to think that, but I have a feeling that Oda's gonna go for a 4-week run. I don't know why, but I just have the feeling that Oda will squeeze one more chapter after next week, giving us 4 chapters in a row. Like giving us a huge cliffhanger and then ending the flashback. Because with the pace that we're going right now, I mean, it depends on how much of God Valley he wants to show us. He could do it in 2 chapters, but I don't think the flashback is gonna end until Harold's death. The unfortunate point of storytelling where if you make antagonists competent, they actually get things done and the story is over. There is that point, but I think it depends on how you do it. Because you can always overpower a smart opponent, if that makes sense. But with the world government, with the Gorosei, the Celestial Dragons, specifically the Celestial Dragons and Gorosei and Emu, it makes sense for them to make those mistakes. They see themselves as gods. They see themselves as above human. So there's a certain arrogance that comes with that makes them think they can't touch us. Like, even with all the precautions, all the genocide that they've committed, submerging the world underwater, all of that, they think that's going to be enough. Like with how sloppy they are with Luffy and his wanted poster with the D initial. They knew, Gorosei knew about the Gomu Gomu fruit, being the Nika fruit. They saw a stretchy boy wreaking havoc across the world. Never bothered to send an admiral after him, specifically to kill him. For some reason, they just didn't. They just kept an eye on him. We'll just see what happens. Oh, he took down Crocodile? That's fine. Oh, he attacked Enies Lobby. Took down CP9. All right, we'll see. He's in Marineford? Fighting alongside Whitebeard? Showing Conqueror's hockey? That's fine. It's gonna be fine. Attacking Punk Hazard. Took down Doflamingo. Attacking Big Mom. It's probably gonna be fine. And then suddenly he's fighting Kaido. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, he's awakening. We have to sacrifice our best agent. Yeah. Hey yo. I need you to take down Straw Hat. Piss off Kaido. Get killed by him. It's the only way. And then, my theory at least, is that because of them, that Nika awakened. Like, I feel like Luffy had to die in order to awaken his Nika fruit. In order to awaken Gear 5. And the world government essentially just gave that to him, served that to him on a silver platter. Yo, Gambi, welcome to the stream. Does anyone want a link? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Final attempt at Wano with CP0 was desperate? I mean, at that point, there was no stopping Luffy. Call me crazy, but in Wano, I think Luffy was on such a run that if they sent 3 admirals at him, he might have come out on top. Like the demon time that Luffy was on on the rooftop against Kaido. We haven't seen Luffy fight like that ever since. Bloodthirsty, have I seen you before? I don't think I have. Welcome to the stream. All that aside, why the fuck is the economy crashing over? Well, I mean, people are mourning the loss of Shaki, so people are closing their businesses, staying at home, crying. And once you close the businesses, money isn't flowing, so the economy comes to a halt. And eventually they 100 caused the no 100%. They did that, shot themselves in the foot. Oh, and someone else dropped a sub. Whoever that is, thank you very much. Thank you. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. Like every step the government takes, it's them shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, we're seeing it right here. Look, Zebek himself said it. Right here. They made a big mistake when they stole Shaki from us. Look who they stole from. They stole from a supposed terrorist organization led by Rocks, who killed an admiral fairly easily and has absolute demons on his crew. Like they're actual monsters on his crew. And they were like, yeah, sure, let's poke the beehive. No pun intended, because Hachinosu beehive, you know. once again, I've said it last chapter. I've said it the chapter before, I think. I want to see Rayleigh going crazy on in God Valley. I have a wish list for God Valley. First, I want to see the whole thing. That's one. Two, I want God Valley to be the place where Whitebeard gets his title, strongest in the world, strongest man in the world. 3, I want Whitebeard. Well, actually, that changed after today. But I want Whitebeard to get his scar by Garling, and then Whitebeard, like, destroying the shit out of Garling. Like, seeing a side of Whitebeard we haven't even seen with Ace after he died, or like up to that level. But now also Garling is kind of messing with Rayleigh's girl. So he would have to anger both Whitebeard and Rayleigh, but I think it's just a death sentence if you do that. Angering one of them is doable, I think, at that point for Garling, but two of them, that's just death. You join rocks? I mean, like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, I understand it, but it's the wrong conclusion. It is the wrong, like, even if he doesn't join rocks, he can just refuse the order from the world government to kill rocks. Like, I get it. Like, I get where Harold is coming from, because he himself was participating in the attacks and pillages on humans when he was young. It was Ida who changed him, who made him see that humans are just, I mean, they're good people. She showed him a better way. And he, as he grew older and wiser and that sort of stuff, his regret probably started growing more and more and more, thinking back on how he treated humans back then. So now he sees the only way to repent for his sins, at least the way he sees it, is to obey the world government and doing their bidding. So this whole thing, like him, so like this right here, I've pointed it out. You guys in chat have pointed it out. Like, the way he's looking, that is not a convinced man. Like, that man is not convinced of his actions. And that is just his guilt speaking. Which, once again, I understand. I get why he's doing that. I get why he comes to that conclusion. But it's still the wrong conclusion, man. It's still the wrong conclusion. Like, you cannot side with a organization that has committed several genocides, has destroyed islands, submerging the world with hundreds of meters of ocean water. And he's helping them. Like, does Harold even know? Like, does Harold know what's happening on God Valley? Let me see. I was told to stop any crew that got led around by a single woman, Rox. And you know it doesn't take much to sink a puny ship like that. So he didn't ask what's going on the island. Rox didn't tell him. We've seen Harold attack Cypherpole for shooting an innocent woman. Like, if Harold sees what's going on in God Valley, like, he will not, like, there is no shot. Like, if Harold sees what goes on in God Valley and still sides with the government, that's where I stop showing sympathy towards him. That's where I'll be like, no, I don't care how guilty you feel. You're being a bitch right now. God Valley bingo sheet. Actually, we can work on that on Sunday during the stream, making a God Valley bingo sheet. Want to see Buggy on God Valley? I mean, he has the age. He does have the age. Yeah, Harold has a terrible choice to make, but a bit of a suckery. I mean, it's the world government putting him in that situation. Like, they're sort of manipulating him, using his guilt against him to make such a decision. Lose-lose situation for him? Not really. Honestly, no, not really. Not siding with the world government would be a win-win. Sure, he will not be affiliated, but he can still bypass the world government if he wants to. Sure, it's gonna be a lot more difficult convincing affiliated countries to work with him. Like, he has the power to show, like, to potentially even start his own system. Like, he could have started with rocks. Like, putting islands under protection. Like, islands that are either affiliated or non-affiliated, with the world government. And once they do business with Harold, they get guaranteed protection against the world government. I enjoy the faults of Harold. Like, such a great it's phenomenal. It's amazing. Shame to see so many people shitting on him. Also, I don't see siding with rocks as the right answer either. I mean, he doesn't have to side with rocks though. Like, he doesn't have to, like, join the Rocks Pirates. I mean, it would be cool to see. Don't get me wrong. The thing, we still don't know Rox's intentions. We don't know his motives. But there is more benefit to keeping. There is more benefit for Harold to keeping Rox as a friend. Not even joining an alliance or his crew or going that far. Just keeping as a friend. There is more benefit in that than siding with the world government. What Rox said last chapter was 100% spot on. Like, he would be nothing but a military asset for the world government. 100% if Harold knew he would be disgusted, I think that's why they resigned him to patrol. Good point, good point. They kept him away from, yeah, good point. Kept him away from God Valley so he wouldn't see. Not a single poorly written flashback in this character? I don't think so either. Like, even the most hateful character, like Estrid, like, really well written. Like, she was made with the purpose of being hated, and Oda and it's like that character succeeded in her getting us to hate her. And also, I mentioned it earlier, but the first time I think we've seen a black ship. And there is a supposed black ship sailing the seas, carrying a man marked by flames and a road poneglyph. So what are the chances of this black marine ship being stolen by one of the Rocks Pirates, being transformed with different ships or different sails? I mean. What are the chances of this ship ending up being the ship that carries the final rope poneglyph? It's been incredible. It's been amazing. However, I will say, because I've seen a lot of people making the comparison with Oden flashback, because there's some similarities. So far, as good as this flashback is, to me it has not reached the heights of the Oden flashback. Because the Oden flashback has 3 things that so far have not been touched. Roger versus, like, the clash of Roger and Whitebeard. To me, that is still the best like hockey clash we've seen in the entire series. 2, Roger laughing, and the whole thing like with him fighting the One Piece. And 3, Oden's death. Those are the 3 heights for the Oden flashback for me. And so far, as good as this flashback has been, it has not reached those heights for me yet. Because Roger laughing is arguably my favorite moment ever in One Piece. Might be Roger talk similarly was also interesting. Yeah, no, that was definitely interesting. That was also when we got the first actual hints of Roger and Luffy's dream. Probably will next week, most likely, yeah. Most likely. He laughed, yeah. He laughed his... Nah, it's either a toss-up between he laughed and Whitebeard's death. Saying the One Piece is real. Those are either tied for... Damn, it's so hard. Like, choosing between he laughed and the One Piece is real. Those are the 2 best moments for me, and if I had to choose which one is which one is on top for me, it's hard. Maybe he laughed, I guess. And also, Rox essentially does win the God Valley incident. Like the war or the battle in God Valley, he does win. Even though he dies. Even if he dies, he still wins. Because of this. If my wife and son can just escape, that's enough for me. The wife might not have made it out, but Blackbeard does make it out alive. And that essentially is a win for Rox. How much debating shows how much... Nah, those are the 2 moments I've watched over and over and over and over again. I think when Rox declaring to Harold he will be king of the world is pretty iconic. Just like it. Wait, did he? I don't remember that. Him declaring that to Harold. Like, did he specifically say that? Men says, welcome. Hello, welcome to the stream. First time they met. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Like, I wonder if... I can't even imagine... Ooh, oh my... No, wait. With how much... I didn't expect to like Rox this much as a character. Like, he doesn't... Like, sure, he gets portrayed... Like, he's labeled a terrorist and that sort of stuff, but he does not... Like, he seems less evil than Blackbeard, if that makes sense. Like, if I were to hang out with one of them in real life, I think hanging out with Rox would be safer than hanging out with Blackbeard. But with how much Rox has grown onto me, if we see his death scene, because I was thinking, what could be something that could be at the level of he laughed and the One Piece is real, or better? Rox's death might do it. Like your hat. Thanks, appreciate it. Like we definitely took the pirate theme and ran with it fully. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. Oh, that has to show how Rox dies in his... I mean, that is if he dies. That is if he dies, though. And we might see an interaction between Rox and between Rox and Dragon. Because Dragon will be... Dragon is about to... Well, actually, no. Dragon is about to save Shanks. He might put the effort into saving Blackbeard too. Where do you get the hat? In a hidden One Piece store in Barcelona. But 4 years ago, I was in Barcelona. I was just wandering around with friends and we found this weird alley. And we walked in it and it was like a huge indoor alley. Full of anime stores. There was a One Piece shop, a Naruto shop, a Dragon Ball shop, a My Hero Academia shop. What was there? What else was there? Bleach, I think. That can be many things, especially with how Wargammer portrays things. I mean, funny you say that, because there's a Hero Lux words. When does a man die? When he is forgotten. And Rox has been forgotten. Rox has been forgotten while Roger lives on. Like Roger's dying words stirred up the world. His name will probably never be forgotten, while Rox probably gonna die saving his kid. Maybe his wife? You subbed? Did you? Like just now or earlier? Don't see any changes. Maybe there's a delay? No? Oh, okay, damn, just as you said that, yeah. Good shit, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was just a delay in the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I don't see how One Piece can end within 5 years with all this. Like, we're getting so many answers. We're getting so many answers. We're getting answers after answers after answers. But each answer opens up a question that requires its own story. Now we have a potential pirate. A potential legendary pirate who is not Joy Boy. I kind of want to see what Davy Jones was about. I kind of want to see his backstory, see how he lived, what he did. How the games, the Davy Jones, the Davy Back fight started. And also want to see Joy Boy's life. And also, Zebek. I want to see Zebek before, like, when Zebek grew up. Like, now we know Zebek is from the Davy family. But that still doesn't answer the question of why he knew the existence of Emu. Like, he knew about Emu. He knew where Emu was. He knew where to find him. He just went there and took had a look at Emu himself. Decided, nah, I can't do anything right now. And then just dipped. Favorite character in One Piece? It's gotta be Whitebeard. It's gotta be Whitebeard. Well, actually, it has been Whitebeard for a very long time. I feel like Luffy is actually finally stepping into the realm of being my all-time favorite character. Because Luffy right now is reaching the same level of greatness. He's entering that territory of the same level of greatness as Whitebeard and Roger. And especially since he got Gear 5 and the Nika, and we got the Nika confirmation. That just elevated Luffy for me so much more. Alright, you have a good one, Men says. I'll be seeing you... Oh, someone else dropped a sub. Holy shit. I'll be seeing you on Sunday, hopefully. Luckily I don't see Shueisha rushing Oda of all... They don't have power over him. I mean, they have, but not like that. Like, Oda is their cash cow. Not knowing much about Joy Boy and Emu, we have Davy D. Jones and a whole new race. I gotta just remember where we were after the after we end the flashback, we're going straight into fighting Emu. Or at least a version of Emu. Maybe a nerfed version, because Emu is fighting through Grunko. Another... What the fuck? Another sub? Whoever you guys are, keep them coming. Thank you very much. As you guys can see, I'm trying to reach the big 500. And it has been a struggle the last few... the last few weeks. Probably with Loki's help as well. I mean, yeah, but I feel like it's overkill though. Like, Luffy's headed there with Sanji and Zoro, potentially Loki. I feel like that's too much. Like, Zoro and Luffy got the hint from Gaban to, like, you gotta use your Conqueror's Haki in a specific way. These guys are by no means immortal. And they were like, alright, bet. And then he's giving a hint to Sanji that we did not hear. Because Sanji does not have Conqueror's Haki. But he's potentially giving Sanji telling Sanji what he can do to beat them without Conqueror's Haki, which would be very interesting to see. I mean, Luffy alone is a problem. Like, Luffy right now, as it stands, he is in the top 5 strongest. And him being backed up by Luffy and by Zoro and Sanji is just gonna... That's just madness. Janusa, welcome to the stream. What do you think of Oden shaking Owls? So are we just gonna all repeat the same shitty ass joke? Go back and reread the Oden flashback and tell me why he was dancing. I don't agree with that decision. He was dumb for trusting a pirate and a dictator. But he was still saving lives doing that. He could have won. Kaido himself said he could have won if he teamed up with Hyogoro. If Oden teamed up with Hyogoro, Kaido said they would have won. Kaido or Oden was too naive and believed in the goodness of Orochi to leave Wano. Instead of blindly hearing a meme agenda joke and just blindly repeating it, maybe Just maybe do a little thinking, because honestly, agenda piece is starting to squeeze all the fun out of it. Agenda piece was fun until a certain extent, and now it's just every chapter, like, it's being forced, every single thing. It feels forced. It doesn't feel as fun anymore. Because right now it has turned into nothing but slandering characters left and right. I don't mind help from Loki, the one Gear 5 busting every villain. Unless he doesn't go into Gear 5. No, I mean, I would expect him to go into Gear 5 specifically against Emu. Because Nika is supposedly the, I guess, weakness of Emu. I like Nika in concept and lore, but the fight doesn't interest me. I think you say that now. But remember what the Gorosei said. It is limited by only the imagination of the user. And so far, we've seen some wild shit from Luffy, but not anything crazy over the top. And I think by the time Luffy realizes that it's actually limitless what he can do, I think that's where we're gonna see the actual batshit crazy shit. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this fan animation of Luffy in Gear 5 fighting Blackbeard, and it is phenomenal, the shit he was doing. I don't know if you guys, let me show you. Fan animation in Gear 5 versus Blackbeard. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but this is the type of shit that I want to see from Gear 5 once he masters it. Yeah, this. Check it out. Let me switch to full screen. This is a fan animation, nothing official, but check it out. So yeah, Luffy just warming up. Oh. So yeah, they have their hockey clash. There was a impact frame of pre-time skip. It's slowly building up. But look at the shit Luffy will start doing. So he gets a quick punch to the face. Luffy grabbing the darkness itself, puts on a military helmet, starts throwing grenades out of nowhere. Simply because he imagined them. But that's not the craziest part. Like, it's towards the end. Towards the end, something's gonna happen that just that had me like, that is what I want to see. So yeah, Kurozu, but he just knocks it off. Takes him down. Headbutts, conquers hockey headbutts. But check this out. Check this out. Here it comes. Oh, hold up. It's already late, but look what he does. He pops out of frame. You see the black bars? Like, he pops out of frame, goes giant mode, pulls out a hammer from the frame, and he's like, this is the shit I want to see. Like, that type of craziness is the shit. Okay, I haven't seen this part yet. They playing ping pong? Yeah, dope ass animation, really dope animation. I don't know who the original. Oh, all animation made by me, by Andy J.O. If that's actually animated good shit. If it just feels like a joke, who has really unfortunate since it's a me thing. I mean, with Kaido, so how do you say it? With Kaido, that wasn't the case for me. Like, because Gear 5 was fairly new, and Luffy was fighting his heart out against Kaido. Like, he was, even though he was being goofy and shit, like, Kaido was giving him the work. So that was the balance of goofy Luffy and a serious Kaido, and that balance worked well. Because Kaido was an actual threat. Fast forward to Egghead. The Gorosei just were not a big enough threat for me. Like, Luffy was just goofing around in Gear 5 the whole time. Fine, I mean, that's the form. The threat, there was only one time when I felt like a threat from the Gorosei, and that was the first time we've seen the whole panel with them in their demon form. But combat-wise, they did not impress me, which would just left Luffy like being his goofy self in Gear 5. I get what you're saying, that with Gear 5 being too goofy, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I fucking love it. But there has to be a balance, and so far Gear 5 is too fucking powerful and does not have a proper counter. There is no real threat that can counter the goofiness of Luffy. Kaido has pulled that off phenomenally. Like, Kaido's threat level was so high that he was countering the goofiness of Luffy and made it work. That it was well balanced. But now with Emu, we're heading into Emu territory, and Emu seems to have their own version of Toon Force. So we might see some freaky shit coming out of there. I missed. Apparently, chat has been popping off. Let me see what I missed. When the agenda starts to be just yelling, that, I mean, there's always been yelling in the One Piece community. That's fine. But like, agenda has to be believable. Like, if you start shitting on characters like Mihawk, calling them frauds, I don't know what to tell you. You're being a fucking idiot. And where it got I could live with the Jenna piece for up until recently, but then people started shitting on Roger, and that's when I'm like, you're fucking brain dead. If you start shitting on Roger, calling Roger a fraud because Zebek is so amazing, I mean, I agree, I'm enjoying every single moment with Zebek. What is the impact that Zebek has on the world compared to Roger's? Every fucking person knows who Roger is because of his dying words. Roger is a living legend. Did everything that the world government has forbidden. We're gonna see what he actually did in God Valley. But he sailed to the ends of the Grand Line, found the final island, became Pirate King. He did it all, only to realize he's too early. That's the only reason he couldn't go further. And people are calling him a fraud. A man who was on the brink of death. What do you expect from a man on the brink of death, other than doing what he did? He brought his crew to safety, he disbanded the crew, everyone's alive and well, and turned himself in. The moment you start like calling legends frauds, like at this point it's a matter of time before they start calling Whitebeard a fraud. And that's like the moment they start calling Whitebeard frauds. I think that'll be the moment where I'll just completely disconnect from the One Piece online community. That'll be going way too far. That is just beyond fun. Beyond, like I said, agenda has to be believable. Emu's there, 3 Holy Knights are there, Emu, Domi, Reversi, Gotham Giants. I mean, Crazy Gold, I don't remember if you were here before the flashback. But throughout the whole thing, I did nothing but shit on the Holy Knights. Because they've done nothing, like, they're hella incompetent, honestly. Their plan made no sense. They executed their plan wrong, took a risk. One of them almost got killed by Robin. Like, they do not serve, like, I haven't seen them as a proper threat. The only thing they've done, it was Gunko beating the shit out of a Loki, who's tied in tied up in sea stone cuffs, sea stone chains. Then they stole kids, used them as hostages. Oh, and Shamrock used dogs coming out of his sword instead of doing something himself, and then dipped. Emu is a threat. The Holy Knights, not buying it. The Holy Knights have not shown me anything that makes me fear them. And I know they're probably gonna give me the argument that they beat Jinbei, but I predicted that beforehand. That is the typical early arc nerf for the Straw Hats. There's always some shit at the beginning of an arc that gets the Straw Hat beaten. It makes no sense at this point that they should be it makes no sense at this point for them to get beaten, but it still happens for story purposes. Like, the Straw Hats have to lose early in the story for the story to progress. Excuse me. It makes sense thematically. Doesn't make me excited at all. I mean, I guess. Emu is Gunko or whatever, but still. I mean, yeah, we're about to fight a potentially nerfed version of Emu, because Emu seems to have taken over Gunko's body. Luffy Man's on screen is great, but go. Yeah, I need to see that. Like, we've seen Luffy turning his hair into goggles. We've already seen him materialize stuff out of nothing. So seeing Luffy breaking the manga panel to create a weapon, that would be so sick. I've seen animation before. The reason I like this compared to any other Gear 5 fights because we can command it so effectively. True, but I think Luffy. I always had that thought too, but I think Luffy can counter that. Honestly, it would have surprised me if Luffy just grabs the darkness and just throws it away like a basketball. Like Blackbeard goes Kurozu, and then Luffy just yeets towards him, grabs the darkness, rolls it up into a ball, and just starts throwing it away. The limits are bound by the user's imagination. So what's to say that Luffy can just imagine Blackbeard's fruit not working on him? Where can we see the chapter? You haven't read it yet? Here on OP scans. They're focusing on shutting off Vegapunk? Yeah. But they also fought Luffy. They couldn't take down Robin even. Robin was injured somehow, some way. We still don't know what happened to her. But they couldn't take care of Chopper, Usopp, and Nami. They were defending Robin pretty effectively until Sanji and Zoro arrived. When people downplay Loki when he got beat while yeah, that's dumb. I think I was on stream. I think I said it on stream, like, unchain him and see what he can do next. Because I remember it was literally the Harley chapter. I don't like Shamrock hype, man. I don't see the hype of Shamrock yet. I don't like people hyping up Shanks because he's related to celestial dragons. I don't like that. I have Shanks so much higher than them. I don't see Shamrock being at the same level as Shanks. And I have a prediction. Like I want to see Luffy interact with Shamrock. Like I want to see Luffy seeing Shamrock, and he was like, and him be like, "Yo, you look like Shanks." And then Shamrock starts saying the most vile shit. And then Luffy just smacks the shit out of him, saying, "Do not say that shit with his face." That would be that would 100% be some Luffy shit. Like, do not talk like that while looking like him. Like, we might see Luffy giving him the Duval treatment, completely rebuilding his face, like a Gear 5 Gatling to the face, permanently reshaping it, so he doesn't look like Shanks anymore. Even with Kurozu, I don't see Luffy getting caught at all, not with his speed. I mean, Kurozu is gravity, there's no escaping it. Oh, yeah, there's still... Yo, that just gave... Wow, hold up. Awakened. Where did he say that? Rock said something. Rocks here says, "That's why we impose our influence in the world of darkness, just to scrape by." Kaido's words. A person achieves awakening when a person's mind and body catch up to the devil fruit. Blackbeard is one and all darkness. Does things from the shadows. He's a scumbag. I would say he's gotten pretty damn effective with his fruit, so in terms of his mastery of his devil fruit, I would say he's up there. So Blackbeard might be a candidate to be the first one to awaken a Logia. Which would be the most disgusting shit ever. Like, I can't even imagine how that would look like. Since I'm new and wasn't here for when Rocks mentioned 2 fruits he needed. Do you have any idea what the fruits he meant? Rock, that's the thing, like, we don't know. We still don't know Rox's motives. We don't know what he's after, other than supposedly king of the world. I know he had a fruit in mind for Harold. And it wouldn't surprise me if there's a devil fruit that can only awaken if certain species or races eat said devil fruits. I would say Akainu and Aokiji are awakened. We never saw it in X-Men. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Punk Hazard is... Excuse me. Punk Hazard is, like, permanently changed. But what I meant to say is Blackbeard being the first time we see a awakened Loki in action. So it wouldn't be a flashback? I mean, Blackbeard has a reputation. Like, for being the strongest when it's off screen. Like when he fought Law, he literally created the off screen moment. Like he went Kurozu and just created the black excuse me. He created the off screen blackness. And then Law got backed up. But in terms of devil fruit, I have no idea. Maybe the darkness fruit? Maybe? Also, Big Mom. Big Mom said something about a fruit for her son. She says this one will be perfect for my kid, I'm sure. Off-screen and flashback are different, to be fair. Off-screen we get defeats, flashbacks we get death. That's true, I guess. Although in this flashback, we get both. Because Don Marlon gets off-screen in a flashback. Like, he gets killed off-screen in a flashback. Like this, I was not expecting this, him being packed up like this. Next chapter is probably going to be absolutely insane. Like, next chapter might actually be God Valley. The God Valley incident. Yeah, I was not expecting that death. At all. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Because it's getting pretty late. On Sunday, I will do a full breakdown discussion stream of this chapter. So on Sunday, I will reread the chapter and go just break down panel by panel until we finish. So make sure to be here on time. Thank you for streaming. I was looking around for. Yeah, sure. I'll hope to see you next time too. I'll definitely be streaming next. I'll be streaming every single One Piece chapter. But yeah, thank you all for joining. Thanks for all the subs. Again, quite the subs today, just from this stream. And I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys on Sunday. Peace out.